sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a Hollywood pimp who serves lots of movie stars and politicians. Chameleon try to hide it with their evil smiling lies, which is lame and Epstein too. The billionaire and Monica's guy. The movie stars, Prince Andrew and Jill's husband, here on Epstein now.
Hey, ghost of Jeffrey Epstein, where you been?
Just been hanging around.
So, what can a guy like me do for fun around here?
I think you'll find something to do.
Damn! How old is she?
I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay.
Excuse me, have you seen my husband?
Who's your husband?
You don't know my husband, Bill? He's been here like 26 times.
Sorry, I have no idea what goes on here.
I know what goes on here.
Me too.
Me too.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah?
Look at this. Look at it.
Hey, where'd you get that? Give it back to me.
No.
You better give it back, you fart knocker.
I give it back, but you gotta do what I say.
You hear that, America? I'm the victim. We finally got you, Trump!
For what?
You know what?
Yeah, it's all over, buddy.
But I didn't even do anything!
Exactly. We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Donald Trump has been arrested for not being on Epstein's client list. We have a developing story. Not my president, Donald Trump, has been arrested for not being on the client list. America is now safe from this monster.
And the winner for most trips to Epstein Island, my husband and Monica's boyfriend.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the United Spot YouTube Live. Thought that'd be a great place to stop there for just a moment to say hello to everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. It is Monday, and you know, I don't know if the government could get any more annoying. And like I had said yesterday, for the people that weren't involved or affected or had to go through this horrible, horrible ordeal at Epstein's Island or anywhere that involved Epstein or any of the people that are on this imaginary, invisible list, it's not going to affect us other than the feeling of that's awesome that those people, those victims got justice. But for the victims' families and friends, this was a huge, huge blow to the face in the worst possible way. And here's my problem, okay? We put our trust in a lot of people in government because they smile on the camera, they say the right things, they're well dressed, they seem very nice. So we trust them because we have no other option to trust them. We can't just hate them. We want to have some hope. That's what these people do. They sell us hope for a living. The problem I have is when they start getting caught in their tangle of their web of lies. And for example, Pam Bondi was pretty much nobody really knew who she was, up until not too long ago. Cash Patel has been around for a long time, and I actually like Cash. Cash follows me on True Social. He shared a few of my videos. He's actually been in a lot of my videos as well. My problem is if you're going to, because this is where the internet is forever, and it'd be no different if I was saying one day, I've been saying this for so long, that if the left or the Democrats or the liberals, if they offered the United Spot $1 million, I would say no. Now, if I were to take that $1 million sometime in the future, people could go back and say, hey, wait a second, you said here you would never do that, and I won't. Trust me, I won't. But that's what's been going on. All the talk about Epstein Island, about the client list, about locking people up. He knew about JFK. He's going to turn the Hoover Building into a museum on day one. He's going to expose 9/11. He's going to expose everything. Everything. He's seen the client list. He's everything. And the way this is unfolding is either genius or it's a tragedy. Anyway, it's a tragedy. The reason I say genius is because the government has certain angles and they have certain ways of controlling us peasants. How do they do it? They pull on our heartstrings. How do they do that? Well, they come up with these interesting stories that affect us because we've been groomed into feeling a certain way about a certain topic, whether it be, children who are victims, women who are victims, families who are victims, groups of people who are victims. And it's not even just something that we need to be groomed about. It's just common sense. I mean, you feel sorry for those people and you want to help. You want to do everything. You pray for them. You hope that they never have to experience something like that. And if they did, you pray for them that they're okay. This has been a story for about as long as I've been doing content here on YouTube and Facebook. And the story has never changed. We all know the story. We all know the players. We all know the angle. We all know what happened. And if anybody for one moment thinks that Epstein and his entourage, Ghislaine Maxwell, if anyone thinks that they were putting on, church seminars and yoga classes over at Epstein Island, you're highly mistaken. You'd have to be a moron to think something like that. They weren't performing self-help groups or counseling for victims over there. They were doing some pretty bad things, much like what they supposedly do over at the Bohemian Grove. Now, I have no idea because I'm not there. I haven't swam out to the island, and I don't want to be anywhere around there. The place gives me the creeps just thinking about it. But the people who have the means, the people that have the means to go there and to investigate for so long. I mean, you'd have to be a moron if you don't understand. How do peasants know more than the government? How do non-trained peasants have more access to the truth than the government? It's just physically impossible on so many different levels. Even when you break it down into certain different groups, there's no way that a peasant with zero training could know more than the government. It's just not fathomable. Susan, thank you so much for that. As long as the DS can pay off and soon to be TFF, I will never get. No, we're never going to get the truth. Before I go ranting around here, I just want to thank everybody for being here. Tammy was first today. Thank you, Tammy. Skippy is here. LRD Bonaventura, how are you? Thank you for being here. Eric is here. Shout out to our men in blue protecting and serving. Thank you so much. And our military as well, and firefighters. Thank you all so much for your service. Let's see here. We've got Papa Woody is here. Skippy is here. Daniel Roberto, Dan the man. And we've got Daniel C. Great to see you here, Daniel C. Great to see you here. Kevin White is here. Joe Thanks is here. Thank you for being here. Caucasian is here. Janie Baby is here. Ronald is here. Cindy is here. Yukon Man, be careful what you ask. Absolutely. I'm gonna have to Ann Kennedy, Ronald Simmons, Joe Thanks, Susan, how are you? Thank you for being here. Bill Ireland. Let's see here. Susan's there. Sherry Curry. Rogue Ranger's here. John Bryan is here. Ann Kennedy. Daniel C. John Castaneda, if you're lurking, how are you? Dr. Jill Alice Cooper, if you're lurking, how are you? Bill McMonigal, if you're lurking, how are you? Robin Spielman, if you're lurking, how are you? Annette Poison, if you're lurking, how are you? Yukon Man is here, but in case you decide to lurk, hello. Edward Anthony, how are you, Edward? Kurt is here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here today, guys. So just to kind of give you a brief before I start playing some more videos. This is a really popular story. Epstein. And look at how long it's been going. And every time they kind of, it's like catnip for us peasants. It's like catnip. We're just Epstein client list. So they went from Cash Patel and Dan Bongino, Epstein client this, Epstein client this, Epstein client this, bad, 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 bad. And now it's, well, you know what? I did a video today that I did not want to do. My intention for this particular video was supposed to never happen. Because in the real world, Dan Bongino and Cash Patel were supposed to do what they said. Now, I can understand if it was the first day, first week, first month, but we're getting into some heavy, heavy traffic here. We're getting close to a year here. I know it doesn't sound like it's almost here, but it's getting close, especially when you. I just don't see how this is possible. I just don't see how this is happening right now. John Bryan, thank you so much for being here, John. Appreciate you. Allison Burgers is here. Evelyn, how are you? Great to see you. But Bill Ireland, how are you? Nathan, Darren Weber, Bobby Boombats, thank you both for being here. Yeah, stick around, guys. Maybe share this out. Phoenix Girl, how are you? Slow Burn. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to play some videos. I will not be talking this whole time, but I had to share my feelings on this because I know a lot of you share the same feelings. It's, I don't want to use Nancy's words, but this is preposterous. It's preposterous. I just don't understand how we can have two FBI agents who have spent an entire career bad-mouthing Epstein and then poof, nothing. You know, it's like, seriously, what are you doing? Hang on, I got something in my safe here. Some chicken. So I want to know. Hey, thanks, Yukon man. Look at Yukon man over here helping out the United spot. Thanks, Yukon man. I will break a fingernail to thinking of you donating tonight. I'm in the bathtub right now. Paul's out there hanging out with Hammer Boy. So thanks, Yukon man. Here's the thing. Before I go back to another video. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and Daniel Roberto, how are you? Great to see you here. I just don't understand, and I don't want to. Well, you know what? I'm not afraid of that. I'm very unhappy. No arrests. Nothing. You know, nothing. I'm trying to be positive, and I'm definitely going to keep the comedy going. But my attention span for the truth is extremely important. And I'm not seeing a lot of truth. I'm not seeing a lot of I'm not seeing a lot of action. I'm a very big Elvis fan. I just see talk. I don't see action. Allison, remember all the mess is being controlled by the government has no power to control the right. God bless all of you. God bless you too as well, Allison. I honestly believe, I don't want to get too conspiracy theory, but I know that there is somebody, I think people, when you point that laser, you point that laser at the kitty cat and the kitty cat goes chasing for the laser, that's us. And our attention span is that laser. We don't necessarily think outside of America. And I know Roseanne Barr made a comment the other day, and I've always kind of felt that way too. And I've mentioned that in several videos, and I've mentioned that in several talking points when I'm speaking. I truly believe that this is not just an American controlled thing. This is a global type thing. And I truly believe that there are powerful not even wealthy. I'm just insanely rich people who sit around this really big, rich table coming up with new ways to control the people. And they do what works. It's almost like bringing people in to, to test out a new video game or to see if a sitcom is going to be, hey, do you like this? I really, truly believe that is going on a daily. And Kennedy, so happy all of us survived the 4th of July weekend. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to play the video that I made today. Like I said, I didn't want to make this video. I like making positive videos for anything that has to do with President Trump. Unfortunately, I am also the kind of content creator that if I see something not right, it doesn't matter what side you're on. And I think everybody knows that. So let me know in the comment section how I did on this particular video here, because let's see if you guys can recognize this particular scene. Now, I did change a few things. On this particular video, but it is 100% amazing. And I hope you guys enjoy it. I posted it about 3 hours ago. It's starring Pam Bondi, Dan Bongino, and Cash Patel. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and thank you all so much for being here. You have no idea how much I appreciate all of your support.
Cash, have you seen this memo?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, after all these months, the late nights, the investigations, and Jeffrey Epstein's a good guy?
Well, Mrs. U.S. Attorney General lady.
Actually, my name is Pam.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pan.
No, my name is Pam.
Are you saying Pan or Pan?
I'm saying Pam. And who is that person behind you?
Hello, Miss Lady. I'm Dan, Deputy Director of the FBI, and I think I might be able to help out with this Pan dilemma.
It's Pam!
Hank! Okay, so there's a K at the end.
Can we just move on, please?
Well, Pank, I knew Jeffrey was innocent the whole time.
Well, if you knew about it, why didn't you say anything?
I couldn't, Pank. It was classified information.
But all those things you said on TV, everything you posted on social media, you said Jeffrey was a monster.
That wasn't me.
What?
Someone stole my identity and pretended to be me.
Someone stole your identity to spread misinformation about Jeffrey Epstein?
Yeah. I never saw it coming.
Well, who was it? Is there any evidence?
Oh, I know exactly who it is. And I have truckloads of evidence to prove it.
Well, can I have the evidence and the name of this criminal?
Yeah, I'll have it on your desk by the end of the day.
How could I not see it?
I know, right? And I knew the whole time.
Epstein Island was actually a counseling center for at-risk girls.
Yep.
He was running sex crime prevention classes. He wasn't a criminal.
Yep, and I knew all about it. If only someone hadn't stolen my identity, I could have told the world.
So there's no client list.
Nope.
No bribery.
None.
Nothing.
Nothing.
So the FBI got it all wrong.
Yeah, Epstein was just protecting those girls. He wasn't exploiting them.
I'm speechless.
I am too. I mean, he offered free self-defense classes to women and children. He did that for years. Bill Clinton brought his daughter Chelsea to that self-defense class 27 times.
All Jeffrey wanted to do was help. And how did we repay him? We locked him up.
It gets crazier, Pank.
Now what?
You know Charles Manson?
Yeah, what about him?
Charles was a major player in Doctors Without Borders.
What?
The FBI pinned him as a monster, but he was innocent the whole time.
Wait, you're talking about Manson?
Yep.
The guy we all thought was a cult leader was actually saving lives?
Yep. He tried to save Sharon, but they arrested him.
How did we miss this?
It gets worse.
What now?
You know Jeffrey Dahmer?
Don't tell me.
He was the leader of the Red Cross.
What?
Yeah, he organized blood drives, disaster relief. He was on the front line saving lives, and they framed him.
So all those stories about him in the newspaper were lies?
Yep. And I knew about it the whole time.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Someone stole my identity. I couldn't.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can't believe this. I'm still in shock.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Epstein's Island was a safe haven. Manson was a humanitarian. And Dahmer was a hero.
Yeah, now they're talking about presidential medals of freedom for all three of them.
They deserve it.
Yep.
Cash, what happened to Epstein?
Epstein was silenced to keep the truth from coming out. Someone didn't want the world to know he was helping people. Same with Manson and Dahmer. They were all targeted.
I'm going to release all of this information tomorrow. America.
George Henderson, thank you for being here. Tammy, Skippy, Nathan, Yukon, man, you guys are great. Ronald Simmons is here. John Bryan is here. Susan, Allison Burgers and Allison, Yukon Man is here. Bobby Boombats, Bill Ireland, Daniel. You guys are great. Thank you so much. I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to put some more funny videos up here so we can kind of just relax. But that's just what a letdown. What a letdown. I mean, it's like going to an adult club, and the guy comes around the curtain. It's your brother, It's just like, pretty sad. I was hoping for so much more. There is a rumor now, and this is. I mean, obviously, this has been a rumor for, well, ever since they started talking about the Epstein client list. And one of the rumors is that President Trump is on the client list, and there's a whole bunch of information with President Trump, and that's why Kash Patel, Dan Bongino, and Pam Bondi are protecting this whole entire thing. And I mean, that's just called desperation. But I do know that there are. I mean, because, like I said, I mean, I don't just do comedy here. I do a lot of research as well. And I know that there's been documented. It's just very sad. Very, very sad. But it is what it is.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale of a Hollywood.
Husband and Monica's boyfriend, the man in the blue dress, Bill Clinton!
Oh, man. So many victims.
Bill!
I mean, so many people. I want to thank my wife for keeping me out of prison and Monica for keeping me warm at night. Jeffrey, this one's for you, buddy. We did it.
What do you think of the script, Bill?
I'm not complaining.
Oh, good. Now remember, the actresses like to be told what to do.
Okay.
And they're going to pretend like they don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, and this right here is how old the girls are?
Yep.
Oh, good. I got a daughter this age.
Hello, and welcome to Client List Anonymous. Would anyone like to share?
Hello, my name's Tom Hanks, and I'm on the client list.
Hello, Tom.
It's been about 3 weeks since my last client list, but because of my celebrity status and my high level of income, no one will ever know, especially Mama.
Thanks, Forrest. Anybody else want to share?
Hi, my name's Bill, and I'm on the client list.
Hey, Bill.
It's been 2 days since my last client list. I was lonely, and I was watching Cuties on Netflix, and the next thing you know, wham, bam, here's $1 million hush money.
Been there, done that.
Did somebody say Epstein Island?
Bill!
And what about the client list?
the what?
The what? The list of clients that went to Epstein Island. Are you going to censor that too?
Well, why would anybody need to know about the client list? I mean, Jeffrey's gone, and they got Ghislaine. Case closed.
Yep, case closed.
Bill, did you know Jeffrey?
Know him? Hell, we were... no. Never met him.
Say it again.
I did not have sexual relations on Epstein Island.
Okay.
I did not have sexual...
Bill, you need to be passionate, like you were when you lied about Monica.
Okay.
Okay.
I did not have sexual relations on Epstein Island.
Wow. Prince Andrew and Tom Hanks? Yuck! It's Prince Andrew and Tom Hanks! I have eyes, Nancy!
Damn it, Jeffrey! Epstein Island is all over the news.
Don't worry about it. I'm a billionaire.
Oh, man. I'm worm food if Hillary finds out about this.
Trust me, Bill. No one will ever know.
Can you tell me what this is?
That's my buddy Jeffrey's client list.
And can you tell me whose name is missing from this list?
Yeah. Donald Trump.
President Clinton.
Yeah.
Did you ever see Donald Trump at Epstein Island?
Nope. Not once.
You son of a bitch! You don't fry for this, Trump!
We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Trump has been found guilty of not being on Epstein's client list. The DA is pushing for the death penalty. And in other news, all the people on the client list are doing pretty
I
good.
didn't even know there were clients.
Well, yeah, you can't prove that. Then why was Ghislaine arrested?
For trafficking?
Exactly. So where's the client list
Oh,
at?
come on.
We don't even know if the victims she trafficked were even real.
Oh, they were real.
Bill!
How do we even know that they're real?
If they weren't real, then why was Ghislaine sentenced to 20 years?
For trafficking.
Exactly. So there has to be a client list. It's all hearsay. And Epstein Island? Was that all hearsay too?
No. Epstein Island was, a bad place.
So neither one of you believe that a client list actually exists? Nope. Huh,
Yeah,
really?
I mean, it's best to just forget about all this and just move on to more important things.
I'll take Ghislaine Maxwell for 500. In 2022, she became the first person to be convicted of trafficking children to nobody. Bill C.
Who's Ghislaine Maxwell?
Correct.
I'll take, the Lolita Express for 200.
This plane had a pilot that flew nobody, nowhere. Bill C.
What is the Lolita Express?
Correct.
I'll take Epstein's client list for 200.
This popular client list has nobody's name on it. Hillary, what is Epstein's client list? Correct. I'll take Epstein Island for 200. This popular island was a vacation destination for almost everybody in politics in Hollywood. Bill C.
What is Epstein's?
Bill!
What is Gilligan's Island?
No, I'm sorry, that's not correct. Hillary? What is Fantasy Island? Nope. Bill G?
What is Temptation Island?
No, I'm sorry. I won't stand for this, okay? It's an invasion of privacy to release that list.
Yeah, what people do on their own time is their business, not America's business.
All right. All right, all in favor of releasing a list with no names on it, say aye.
What about the clients? Clients? What clients? The clients on Epstein's client list.
Ain't no way white people are gonna prove white people want a client list.
Wait a second. Why was Ghislaine Maxwell arrested?
For trafficking.
So if she was arrested for trafficking, there's gotta be a client list.
Were the victims she trafficked even real?
Oh, they were real. No, they weren't real.
That's all hearsay, y'all.
Epstein Island? Was that hearsay too?
Epstein Island. It was a bad.
Hillary, what's your reaction to Ghislaine Maxwell getting sentenced to 20 years?
Justice has been served.
Yep, justice has been
Should have got
served.
more time, though.
Yeah, she's a monster.
Well, what
I
about
tell ya.
the client list?
The what?
Yeah, the what?
The list of clients that went to Epstein Island?
Well, what do they need that for? Jeffrey's gone and they got Ghislaine. Case closed.
Case closed?
Case closed.
Bill, did you know Jeffrey?
Know him. Hell, we were best. No, never met him.
Well, what about the clients?
Well, how do you even know there were clients?
Well,
Yeah, you can't prove that.
then why was Ghislaine arrested?
For trafficking?
Exactly. So where's the client list
Oh,
at?
come on. We don't even know if the victims she trafficked were even real.
Oh, they were real.
Bill!
How do we even know that they're real?
If they weren't real, then why was Ghislaine sentenced to 20 years?
For trafficking.
Exactly. So there has to be a client list.
It's all hearsay.
And Epstein Island? Was that all hearsay too?
No. Epstein Island was, a bad place.
So neither one of you believe that a client list actually exists?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah,
Really?
it's best to just forget about all this and just move on to more important things.
So you guys don't even care if there's a client list or not?
Nope. What I do care about is putting Donald Trump in prison.
Yep.
That's what's most important.
We finally got you, Trump.
For what?
You know what?
Yeah, it's all over, buddy.
But I didn't even do anything.
Exactly. We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Donald Trump has been arrested for not being on Epstein's client list.
We have a developing story. Not my president, Donald Trump, has been arrested for not being on the client list. America is now safe from this monster.
President Clinton.
Yeah,
Can you tell me what this is?
that's my buddy Jeffrey's client list.
And can you tell me whose name is missing from this list?
Yeah, Donald Trump.
President Clinton.
Yeah,
Did you ever see Donald Trump at Epstein Island?
nope, not once.
You son of a bitch! You gonna fry for this, Trump!
We have breaking news. Twice impeached, no longer President Trump has been found guilty of not being on Epstein's client list. The DA is pushing for the death penalty. And in other news, all the people on the client list are doing pretty good.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah?
Look at this.
Look at it!
Hey, where'd you get that? Give it back to me!
No!
You better give it back, you fart knocker!
I'll give it back, but you gotta do what I say.
You hear that, America? I'm the victim!
Hello, and welcome to Client List Anonymous. Would anyone like to share?
Hello, my name's Tom Hanks, and I'm on the client list.
Hello, Tom!
It's been about 3 weeks since my last client list, but because of my celebrity status and my high level.
So we are left with funny videos to get through this, But there's, I'm not sure where to go from here, but I do want to thank everybody for being here. I could play client list videos all day, but I think what I'm going to do is I've done a lot of client list videos, like a lot of client list videos. Let's play a more recent video. What time is it? I got about 30 minutes left. It's about 10:30 right now. Sergeant Woodchipper, how are you? Monkey Grab Orange, how are you? John, Brian, Skippy, and Tammy, and Yukon Man, Richard, Ronald, A.Z. Joseph. Great to see you guys here. L.R.D. Bonaventura, great to see you. Allison Burgers is here. Caucasian. You guys are Daniel C. is here. John Castaneda, if you're lurking, how are you? So let's go to the video feed here. And so I did a video long time ago, back when Jeffrey Epstein was first arrested. And I did a video. This is back when I was doing like the jib jab heads. Did a video where Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton paid Jeffrey Epstein a visit. The video was immediately demonetized, but they still kept it up, which was awesome. And got almost 1 million views. And I was going through my YouTube channel one night after, everything had been, said and done with YouTube making their final decision on, just ripping my channel apart. And I thought, why don't I go ahead and get rid of all the videos that have possibly affected my channel in a negative way? That was one of them. But I still have the video, but I sure wish it was still here, but it isn't. So let's go back in time, shall we? Let's go back in time and watch. Let's watch an old video here. Hang on. Let's see how many old Ghislaine Maxwell videos I have. There's some Colin Kaepernick videos. There's some AOC, Jussie Smollett videos. Ilhan Omar, Bernie Sanders. I did a lot of AOC videos. I was the first content creator to put a red helmet on AOC. Roger Stone, when Roger Stone got raided. Alyssa Milano, I got a lot of her. The Kennedy and Beto, those were great days. Bernie and AOC, Beto and AOC. I've been doing The View for so long. I've probably got about maybe 200, 300 view videos. It's one of my favorite. She doesn't even really have any lines. Her line is just basically and hello and welcome to The View. But I call it the poo, so it's like hello and welcome to the poo. I love doing that. I think it's just great. It's just, and it's made a lot of people laugh because it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, here we go. This is a funny one. A Night with the Clintons. I don't know if you guys ever remember this, but the Clintons were running short on money. So they decided to do a night with the Clintons, and they were charging people like insane amount of money. So, I had to I had to get involved with that bad boy. Here we go. The Democrats Island. Up in Smoke with Beto and Nancy Pelosi. That was just incredible. I did a Sons of Anarchy video, Orange is the New Black video, Gilligan's Island. I did Married with Children, Friday, Caddyshack, Price is Right, Karate Kid. I love, anybody that's ever watched my videos knows that I love games. I love creating game shows. It's one of my favorite things to do. There's Trading Places with Jussie Smollett, Kamala Harris there. That was 7 years ago. Pinky and the Brain with AOC and Nancy Pelosi, Happy Days. Listen, Linda. listen, Linda. Chris Farley. That was awesome. Got Robert De Niro dressed up like a clown. Oh, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I did Cheers. Wizard of Oz. Done the Wizard of Oz several times. This one. What is this one right here? It's this one is the Breakfast Club. Breakfast Club. Beavis and Butthead, of course. What was that? Forrest Gump. That's a Sylvester Stallone movie. I can't remember which one that one was. There's another Robert De Niro. I did a lot of Robert De Niro videos. He's such a... Oh, look at that one. I did the that lady. She's cray. There's Megan Rapinoe. I did a lot of videos on her. The quality isn't all that great for my old videos, but the content is incredible. Daniel, thank you so much for that. Let me type this real quick. Bear with me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Daniel. I truly appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm not ignoring anybody. Richard, please start calling AOC Yorktown Sandy. That's pretty funny. This is a great video right here. 90210. So many. Weekend at Bernie's, Epstein's Island. Oh my gosh, we got to watch this here real quick. This video right here, this is a horrible sound on this one, but it luckily got 672,000 views. Let's check it out.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming to Epstein Island.
Thank you. Me and Chuck are really looking forward to our stay.
Gosh damn it, Nancy. I'm not here with you.
Well, maybe you could have told me that before I packed my lacy underwear.
I'm gonna throw up.
Now, the first rule of Epstein Island is you don't talk about Epstein Island, okay?
What was on Epstein Island?
Gosh damn it, Nancy. You said the first rule of Epstein Island is you don't talk about Epstein Island. Jeez.
Well, excuse me, Chuck.
Do you guys have any questions before we get started?
Yeah, I got a question. Is that the cops?
No, there's no cops on Epstein Island.
Oh, good. They don't need to see what I'm about to do.
Hey, y'all got any knee pads up in here?
Yeah, we have a wide variety of knee pads.
Oh, good. I'm gonna need me a pad each color. Hi, do you guys check emails up here?
No, we don't check emails. In fact, all emails are thrown into a volcano.
That's awesome.
Is there any other questions?
Yeah, I got a question. Is there any age limit here?
No, there's no age limit here at Epstein Island.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, if that's all the questions, enjoy your stay at Epstein Island.
Excuse me, but can you direct me to the alcohol?
Hey, so when do we get to see some boobies?
I'm more into like the more petite boobs, you know.
You guys want to see some boobies? No, not me. I'm happily married. Have you seen my wife?
Yeah, I want to see some boobies. I want to see some big old boobies.
Do you have any tiny boobies?
Yeah, I'm happily married. I don't got to see any boobies. All right, guys, if you want to see some boobies, come with me. I'll just hang out in my room. I gotta go call my wife.
Sucks to be you. Hey, so can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, what's up?
First off, what is this that you have on your head here?
Well, I'm not only the president of Epstein Island, I'm also the mascot.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love it.
Thank you. It puts my guests in a good mood.
Yeah. Speaking of guests, would it be okay to invite family members? You know, like maybe my daughter. It's up to you. You know, whatever you want to do. Really.
Well, anything goes at Epstein Island, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I just got off the phone with my wife. She seems to be doing good.
Oh, shucky boy.
Are you drunk already?
Yeah, I'm a little schnocker. So what?
Gosh damn it, Nancy.
Hey, Jeffrey, you want to play house?
No.
Ooh, I've been a bad girl. You can delete all my emails.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass.
Hey, Nancy, I was thinking maybe we could go out to dinner tonight.
Come on, Shuck. Stop it already, okay?
What are you talking about, Nancy? Stop what?
Stop hitting on me, okay? I am not into you, Shuck.
What are you talking about? I'm not hitting on you. Have you seen my wife?
Yes, Chuck. I've seen your wife.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Hey, Jeffrey, can I talk to you for a minute?
Yeah, let me just set this KY jelly down.
Hey, Nancy, look at this.
What, Chuck?
Looks like Kamala's putting the moves on Jeff.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Looks like we're gonna be getting a show.
That's gross.
So, what's on your mind, Kamala?
Well, I was wondering if I could put on some knee pads and give you a massage.
No. I'm into women just a little bit younger than you.
Well, is there anything I can do to change your mind? I'm trying to be president.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're like a slightly better looking version of Maxine Waters, so there's really no hope for you.
Ha! Denied!
Hey, Jeffrey, look what's on the front page of every newspaper in America.
What is it, man?
It says that you're in a lot of trouble and I'm an accomplice.
Oh, man, that's okay. I'm like totally rich and, I know your wife.
Oh, yeah, that's right, my wife. She, kind of makes things disappear.
Hey, Nancy, I'm starting to get the feeling this isn't a vacation island.
Gosh damn it, Chuck. Your feathers, they're all in my face.
Well, excuse me, I was trying to get dressed up for a fancy dinner.
Gosh damn it, Chuck. You're screwing up all my makeup.
That's not makeup, that's cake frosting.
Screw you, Chuck.
Hi, Jeffrey. What are you doing?
Nothing, just minding my own business.
I heard about what they wrote about you in the paper.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay, though.
Sucks you already wrote a suicide note.
Huh?
I cannot believe you're gonna try and do that in your jail cell.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Jeffrey, we're gonna miss you.
Anybody ever tell you you look like a drunk tulip?
You're just jealous, Chuck. I look fabulous.
Yeah, I'd look fabulous if I was drunk, too.
I was wondering if there was a playground around here somewhere.
Hey, Jeffrey, I've been here for 45 minutes and I'm already out of knee pads.
Hey, is that the cops? Bill, settle down, man. It ain't the cops. I'm paranoid. I've been doing some crazy things here.
You need to chill out, bro.
Looks like the Clintons and Epstein are up to no good.
I think you're right, Chuck. Maybe we should tell them to pay us money to keep our mouths shut.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, Nancy.
Oh, thanks, Chuck.
So, Jeffrey, me and Nancy know what's going on.
Oh, no. He knows. Did you call the cops?
No, I didn't call the cops.
If anybody asks, I was not at the playground, okay?
So what is it that you want, Chuck?
Give us money and we'll be quiet.
Give them all the money. I can't go to prison.
How much are you gonna want?
Oh, I don't know. How much are you worth?
So, what do you say, Chuck?
Well, I didn't know how much money to ask for.
Are you kidding me? Jeffrey's worth like $1 billion. We could be rich.
$1 billion?
Go and get that money, Chuck.
So how much money do you want, Chuck?
Me and Nancy want $500 million.
Oh, no. I feel my suicide note being written.
Well, are you going to pay it or not?
Give me a minute to think about it, okay?
Hey, what's going on?
It's so sad about your suicide note, Jeffrey.
My name is Jerry. My name's Bill Clinton.
I'm gonna miss you, Jeffrey.
I'm not Jeffrey. I'm Bill Clinton.
I gotta see the date on that one. I used to do some. Oh man, this reminds. I remember when I made this too. To be honest with you, this was made in August 9th, 2019. It got 672,000 views. Gosh, I wonder what life was like back when I used to get views. Now I'm lucky. I mean, now I'm lucky if I get like 10,000 views. I'm lucky. Crazy. Let's see here. Let's see what my most recent videos are here, real quick. Yeah, I'm lucky. Let's see. Nope. Well, I got 18,000 views on this one. Some people liked, 26,000 views on this. Let's watch this one real quick. This is a more recent video. I got President Trump and J.D. Vance dressed up like alligators.
Boss, the plane! The plane!
Welcome to Alligator, Alcatraz, Florida's $450 million answer to immigration enforcement, where the only guards are gators, and the only way out is a one-way flight to gator food. This is tremendous, folks. Tremendous! The best detention center ever. Promises made, promises kept. This place has everything. Alligators, pythons, mosquitoes. No one's escaping this place. No one! Here in Florida, we're making alligators bite again. I told Ron, build it fast. Yep. And he did it in 8 days. 8 days! Good job, Ron!
Mother Nature's our head of security. No one better try running, or you'll be gator food.
Delicious!
Where's the food for these law-abiding citizens?
Somewhere where you can't eat it, you Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker. Sally Struthers-looking motherfucker.
Like these kidnapped victims have to live in tents?
Around and find out. Yup. And find out.
They were kidnapped and forced to live in a swamp with no rights.
They had every right not to cross the border.
Oh, crossing the border is like totally not even a crime. It's just a dream.
They took me away from my family. I don't even know where my mommy and daddy are.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
I'm just a kid. I don't even know what I'm doing.
He's so scared. You like totally stole him away from his family.
All I did was cross the border. That's not even a crime.
What are you going to tell us next? That those tattoos on your face are from your time in the Boy Scouts? Think of the children. I mean, these are human beings. They're not some moist swamp prisoners.
Squirt bottle, the kids are fine.
Yeah, the kids are fine.
FEMA trailers, top-notch tents, good food. I mean, it's like glamping, but with justice.
Mr. President, Florida's all in on your mission.
What did he just say? I don't know.
This facility's a force multiplier for deportations.
Is he talking? I think so. I mean, I hear something, but I can't hear him from all the way up here. Yeah, it sounds like a mosquito. Ron, stand on a stool, buddy. We can't hear you up here.
The plane! The plane!
The little squirt's got big ideas. He's just not tall enough to tell us about them.
Mr. President, thank you for backing Alligator Alcatraz. We're ready to process 5,000 detainees right now.
Ron, the people want to know, how are the prisoners going to get to Alligator Alcatraz?
The plane! The plane!
All right, prisoners, listen up.
Yeah, listen up.
Anyone planning to outrun the gators?
Anyone.
You're going to be salsa.
56,000 in ICE custody nationwide.
That's what I like to hear.
This place is just a start.
Good.
Chrissy Gnome
Good.
says we're filling beds in 24 hours.
This is like totally inhumane.
Shut up, stupid.
Yeah, shut up, stupid.
Tents and like a...
I've been doing AOC for so long that UConn, man, thank you for noticing that. Relentless there. Tammy is here. Ronald and Susan is here. Foxtown is here. Sergeant Woodchipper. Richard wants Yorktown Sandy to stick. I'll see what I can do. I'm not, I'll definitely try that out. But I don't like taking credit for other people's stuff. So Richard, I want you to accept full responsibility. Yorktown Sandy, you came up with it. Teacher Lynn is here. Eric Bernard is here. Thank you for being here. Phoenix Girl, Rob Bob. United Spot is here too. Pretty cool. Yeah, everybody follow the United Spot. Daniel C is here with Yukon Man. Haven't seen John Castaneda tonight. Hopefully he's doing okay. Robozoid is here. Haven't seen Robozoid for a while. Dangerous Liberty is here. Great to see you here as well. Skippy is here. Daniel C and Yukon Man with Robozoid and Sammy. It's all coming together now, guys. Yeah, looking back on my old videos, it's kind of like looking back at old photos of myself as I was growing up, like embarrassed a little bit, like, oh. But some people still like the old videos. I've actually been told to start making videos. People actually prefer there's some people, I'm not saying everybody, but there are actually a lot of people that actually preferred my older videos versus my newer videos, which is nice. Hang on here. I want to see a Ghislaine Maxwell video. I've got so many of those too. Just gotta find it. I got one where I got a couple actually where Hillary Clinton. Let's see here. Hold on. See if I can find it that way. No. There we go.
Well, look at what we have here. Oh, look. Hi, Ghislaine. Hi. Hillary, what are you doing here? Oh, I just stopped by to say hi. Hello. You don't look so good, Ghislaine. Are you okay? Yes, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yes, I'm fine. Bill! Yeah? Can you make sure the cameras are working? Ghislaine doesn't look so good.
Huh, that's weird.
That is weird. That's weird. I tell you. Ghislaine! You know, it's crazy. I think probably one of the most craziest things. Richard is here. Sergeant Wood, Chipper, Ronald, Skippy, Daniel, Robozoid, Lou Maldonado, Dangerous Liberty, Relentless, Yukon Man, Teacher Lynn, Skippy and Tammy. Thank you for being here. Jeffrey Smith is here. I think the craziest part of all of this is remembering each voice that I've created for these characters. As you can see in that old video from 2019, Nancy's voice it was a little different, but I've been working on that. I've been working on that, so I'm doing my best. So I would think that between Diddy's trial and the client list, you have to ask yourself, and I mean, and I'm only saying this as not a content creator, not as a Republican, a Democrat, a liberal, or you know, a right wing nut job. I'm asking this as a human being. If there is no client list, if there is no evidence of bribery or foul play or crimes in general, then why is Ghislaine Maxwell in prison? She's not in jail. She's not in jail. She's in prison. I believe she got 20 years. But, and I don't want to steal Clint Eastwood's line, but I mean, you just have to ask yourself one question. Are you stupid? I mean, I added my own little flavor to it, though. But how is that even possible? Now, for many years, I've always said the same thing. Politicians, government employees, it's all just, they're all just trying to mess with us. That's it. They don't answer questions. They go on TV. They say everything they want to say. They don't answer any questions that are actually, you know, real questions. They just answer stupid questions. They want to answer real questions. They walk away from people like Nick Sorter was interviewing Maxine Waters. She just walks away. She's quiet. Her bodyguards are trying to call the cops on them for freedom of speech. They won't answer any questions. They won't talk to you. They won't do it. And that's what being a politician is all about. Politicians' job is to commit crimes and then ignore it when asked about it or walk off stage. That's That's what it's all about. And then we got this guy right here trying to become the mayor of New York. And of course, AOC wants to be part of that. I sound like a broken record when I say this, but everybody is going to be extremely disappointed in 3 years. Because in 3 years, gas will probably be a lot cheaper, food will be a lot cheaper, the cost of living will be a lot cheaper, you'll have a lot more money in your bank account. That's fine. Taxes will still be the same, government will still be the same, you'll still be getting screwed over just the same. And no matter how good you do in life, you're always going to be struggling. So that's 3 years from now. But you will not see any arrests. Not from anybody that you think should be arrested, like Adam Schiff or Nancy Pelosi or Chuck Schumer or Maxine Waters or Hillary or Obama. You won't see those arrests. You're not going to see them. Fauci, Gates, nope, not going to see it. Now, I have a little bit of an opinionated opinion, if you want to call it that. I believe that these public servants, senators, congressmen, politicians, whatever, celebrities, whatever you want to call them, I don't truly believe that they're anything other than just actors and actresses. I believe they have zero knowledge of anything other than what is presented in front of them, which is a pre-written script. Because if you ever watch any of these hearings in Congress or the Senate, it doesn't matter what side they're on. None of them can actually carry on a conversation unless they're looking down. Why are they looking down? Because that's where their pre-written scripts are. That's where their notes are, because none of them have any idea what they're talking about. But they do have one thing that most people don't have, and that is a viral aura. AOC is a viral person. Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, they're all viral people. They do things to piss you off. You respond, and their videos go haywire. And that's what the government wants. They want you to keep focus on these particular players. Did you know that there's more congressmen? Did you know that there's more senators? I bet you didn't know that. I'm sure you did. This is a pretty smart group in here. There's more congressmen than just the squad. There's more congressmen and women than Nancy and Maxine. And there's more senators than, Chuck Schumer. It's not just about Cory Booker. It's not just about Hakeem Jeffries. It's not just about Ayanna Pressley and the rest of the screw, Elizabeth Warren. And it's not just about there's so many different other people that aren't on the front lines because they're not interesting. They're not fun. And then you have your Adam Schiffs. You have the people that are committing crimes like Eric Swalwell, who, come on. Let's just pick a name here. Let's say Yukon Man, okay? Let's say Yukon Man. If Yukon Man had a relationship with a Chinese spy, Yukon Man would not be in our YouTube lives anymore. He'd probably be sitting in a very damp cell. But Eric Swalwell, and this isn't something that's just like a rumor. Like, you could actually go on the internet and you'll see it. It's there. It's truth. It's real. It's not fake. It's not an assumption. It's not a rumor. It's real. Eric Swalwell gets promoted. Adam Schiff, snake. LRD Bonaventura, thank you so much for this. Truly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for this. Thank you. Absolutely, Yukon man. You'd be in prison. And why would you be in prison? Well, it's just common sense. Adam Schiff lied under oath and committed a whole bunch of different treasonous acts, perjury, everything you could possibly think of. And his response to that is, "Oh, I was just being sarcastic." He gets promoted. Ilhan Omar. Now, this isn't just something that it's public knowledge. Ilhan Omar did some weird things with family members. She gets promoted. AOC, ethics violations. Maxine Waters, ethics violations upon ethic. All of them. The violence that they have created. Chuck Schumer and Maxine Waters asking their constituents and nothing happens to these people. Nothing. It just keeps going and going and going. And here we are every single day. Now, this is why I love the United Spot. Because the United Spot offers a break. A break from the ridiculous craziness that is reality. A United Spot on YouTube or Facebook or X or True Social is a place that you could go for a couple minutes a day to put your feet up on the coffee table, unloosen your belt, do the Al Bundy, relax, and laugh a little bit. And that's why I love doing this, because I know there's so many people out there, even if you don't want to admit it. I know there's a lot of people out there that have laughed at my videos and it's made their day a little bit better. And the community that you guys have created for the United Spot is absolutely incredible, because as you can tell, 73. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh man, you only have 73 people in." I'm happy with the 73. I think that's amazing. There's nobody in here talking trash. Nobody in here saying bad things, because the United Spot community is filled with 99.999% amazing people, and it's always been that way. And I'm extremely thankful for all of you. So. I don't want to turn this into any of hey Rose, how are you? Skippy and Nathan and Richard and Tammy and Yukon and Relentless and Skippy, and thank you so much for that, by the way. Allison is here. John, excuse me, Skippy. I got to get going here, but I want to thank everybody for being here. I definitely didn't want to turn this into a VH1 lifetime. But I want to hang on here real quick. Like I said, I'm not really the vocals on it for some reason. It doesn't sound like this on my end, but it sounds horrible. So, anyways, this is the new Goodnight song featuring our lovely president, vice president, and it's about Obama. So, I want to thank everybody for being here. Like I said, my wife is gone for a week, so I have full reign of the house, and I will be hopefully doing a live every day for the next couple of days. And please go to my YouTube channel and watch a few videos, a new one, an old one, an in-between one, and leave me a comment to let you know. So I know you showed up and said something nice or mean. Doesn't matter. I like honesty. But I do want to thank you guys so much, and I do want to let you guys know how thankful I am for the community pulling together just a week or so ago to make it possible for the United Spot to keep going. I know a lot of you probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but there was a very serious non-satire, non-sarcasm moment in the United Spot to where that was it. That was the final chapter, and you guys pulled together, and you were able to help me reach my goal, and I will be forever thankful for that. I'll never forget that, and I thank you guys so much for for allowing me to continue. So on that note, I would like to say thank you all so much for being here tonight. I truly appreciate all of you. You guys are just, you're part of my life, and you mean everything to me. So thank you, and I will see you again tomorrow at the same time. And I hope you guys enjoy your night. In the words of Nancy Pelosi, good night, peasants!
Well, I was watching the fake news the other night, and something just didn't sit right. So I grabbed the VP, and we wrote a song about it. And the song goes like this.
Nobody cares, Trump.
Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife.
Bartender, can I get a drink?
Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E. And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this isn't over. Hell, Obamagate is next on the chopping block. Yeah, you thought I forgot about you, but you f***ed around, and you're about to find out. Promises made, promises kept. Trump 2024, baby.
2028, too.
4 more years. Let's make America great again. That's